Hi there, it's Jennifer Britton, author of Effective Group Coaching, my latest book, From One to Many Best Practices for Team and Group Coaching. Wanted to share with you today a quick video tip around virtual programming. Increasingly, coaches, trainers, and other facilitators are turning to different virtual modalities for running their programs. I, for one, have really enjoyed facilitating most of my work actually by phone and web since 2005. On cold winter days like this, it's great that I don't have to leave my office. However, I can still continue to do great work with teams and groups. In my most recent book, From One to Many, Chapter 7 is actually dedicated towards the chapter around virtual programming. I increasingly find more and more questions these days from coaches who are really curious about jumping in and starting to offer programs by phone. As I write in Chapter 7, there are many different ways that coaches may incorporate virtual programming. You may offer your team or group coaching work by phone or web. You may also offer teleclasses or teleseminars. I continue to offer virtual retreats. You may also offer webinars. Now keep in mind, you may not be doing pure coaching on all of these. There may be a blend of coaching, facilitation, and training. Regardless, it is another modality that we can be leveraging to increase our capacity to work with teams and groups literally around the world. So I wanted to share with you just 3 quick tips. I was actually on a call, an alumni call yesterday, and we got on to spending most of our call talking about the practicalities of running virtual programs. One of the things that the alumni members noticed was definitely it takes more time to undertake your programming by phone. We don't have the same visual cues. As a facilitator, I want to be checking in more frequently. Rather than waiting for that 7 to 10 minute switch, I want to be engaging and asking group members how they're doing maybe every 3 to 5 minutes. Now, we don't want to create a frenetic pace, and certainly if you're working with some types of group members, they're going to want to go on a more relaxed pace. We need to know our people. One of the other success tips that I'd like to share with you today as well is just thinking about how you can incorporate more pre-work or assignments before you get on the call. We know that pre-work helps to prime learning. And I do find that this is increasingly important in a virtual domain where connections may not exist, but at least people have done their own work and have a clear idea of where they may want to go. Third little tip for this one today, don't want to keep you on the line too much longer, is to make sure you test it out. Certainly there's a whole skill set in and of itself in getting familiar and comfortable with different technologies. Test it out, pilot it out, see what you like. Last week I was doing a Google Hangout, and for my purposes with many of my client bases, it's not the opportune methodology to undertake group coaching. Yes, it's a great way to connect with people on a presentation basis so that you can see me, I can do live streaming. However, it does not ensure confidentiality within a group context. So think about what approaches you may want to use, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a phone-based. Always go to the lowest common denominator and think about what's really going to serve your people best. So once again, for more tips and tools, definitely check out From One to Many, Chapter 7. My first book, Effective Group Coaching, also gives you a self-assessment that you can undertake around where your virtual skills lie. And certainly I continue to blog on the topic of virtual programming. You can go to groupcoaching.blogspot.com. And I hope that you will join me for an upcoming program. Later this year, I will be doing more around virtual programming in shorter, concise events. So right now, I do address this topic in the Advanced Group Coaching Practicum. There will be a new group starting in the spring, late March, early April. Stay tuned. groupcoachingessentials.com. Look forward to connecting with you soon. Online, visit us at Facebook, Effective Group Coaching, and on Twitter, Jen Britton. Take care. Hope you enjoyed today's video tip.